We're doing everything to arrest him because I don't know, he's not a human being.
All the family is asking for is justice, that the culprit of this heinous crime will be found and prosecuted, and also some support from government to take adequate care of the remaining children, particularly their health conditions.
I'll certainly hope justice is done soon. But it's also a sad day in Japan as 30 people are dead following a volcano that erupted yesterday. We'll tell you more about that on the foreign scene. Join us again.
The world is an ever-changing global village. Hunger, conflict, and the quest to maintain established territories form the next frontier of discussions that determine the world we choose to live in. Every word, every discussion, every agreement or disagreement is crucial. Be part of the next frontier. Be part of Diplomatic Channel, only on Channels Television.
Welcome back on the foreign scene. Rescuers have found 30 lifeless hikers near the peak of Mount Ontake after yesterday's sudden volcanic eruption. Reports say the hikers were not breathing and their hearts had stopped. About 250 people were trapped on the slopes, but most have already got down safely. The volcano, about 200 kilometers west of Tokyo, erupted suddenly yesterday, spewing ash and rocks. It continued under clear blue skies into today. Japan has had no fatalities from volcanic eruptions since 1991, when 43 people died at Mount Uzun in southwest. Syrian militant group al-Nusra Front has denounced U.S.-led airstrikes as a war against Islam. In a statement, the al-Qaeda-linked group called on jihadists around the world to target Western and Arab countries involved. This comes as the U.S. and other nations widened airstrikes against the Islamic State fighters in Iraq and Syria. The U.S.-led coalition of about 40 countries, including Arab states, has vowed to destroy ISIS, which controls large parts of Syria and Iraq. The group's brutal tactics, including mass killings and abductions of members of different religious fronts, triggered international intervention. And on sports news, the Golden Eaglets of Nigeria have qualified for the Africa Under-17 Championships following a 5-0 thrashing of Gabon in Calabar, Cross River State. Coach Emmanuel Amunike's boys went into the match 2-1 down from the first leg, but Captain Kelechi Nwakali settled nerves for the home side with an early penalty. Osinachi Ebere and Kende Ayinde, with 2 goals each, sealed the deal for Nigeria, who have now secured qualification for the cadet tournament, which will take place in Niger next year. And let's turn our attention to the international world of sports, where Chelsea continued their unbeaten start at the Premier League with a 3-0 win over Aston Villa. Oscar set the ball rolling at Stamford Bridge with 7 minutes with a close-range finish before half-strike by Diego Costa and Willen wrapped up a convincing win for the Blues.
Delph. Darren Bent making a great burst into the box. Hooked away by Mikel. Part of that screen that Tony was talking about. Here's Fabregas. Costa wants the ball on the left-hand side, and he's got it. Lovely ball from Fabregas. Here goes Diego Costa. Can he finish it? Great save, but then Willian will score. And it's 3-0 to Chelsea. And 3 more points for Chelsea.
And I'm sure the Blues will be grinning from ear to ear. It's a wonderful game there. Now that's it on News Track. Many thanks for watching. I'm Melinda Akinlami, but do stay tuned because Metrofile comes up next with Ogechi Clausen.
Now, it's that time of the year when the Old Boys of Government College usually meet for their annual luncheon party. Now, this is the third annual national dinner. And the Akwa Ibom State Commissioner for Information, Mr. Anyeka Umana, Special Advisor to the Akwa Ibom State Governor on Technical Matters, Etido Inyang, and 47 others were made distinguished fellows of the Nigerian Institute of Management. Erudite scholar and researcher Professor Francis Suleiman Idachaba goes home. Starting another amazing weekend with your social diary program, Metrofile, on Channels Television, showcasing social events and those behind it. Well, it's my pleasure to grace your screen once again, doing what we know how to do best, and that is, of course, showing you the celebration side of life. My name is Ogichikosi. Welcome to Metrofile. Now, with their motto, keep the ship sailing, the Old Boys of Government College, Ughelli in Delta State, is committed to continue to uphold the name and standard of the alma mater as they meet every year to chart a new course. Now, this year, they all gathered in the ancient city of Benin for their national dinner. Take a look.
It's an event they look forward to every year. The Old Boys Association of the Government College, Ughelli, gather once again to celebrate with their families and eminent personalities from all walks of life at their annual national dinner. And this year, the ancient city of Benin played host. The meeting has always served as a time to network and reflect on the state of the alma mater, and ultimately, efforts being made by the association to assist the institution in its development and growth by raising funds. So far, the association says it has done a lot for the school, with the support of the Delta State government, including awarding scholarships to students of higher education, and they say they are not ready to stop just yet.
National Executive Council of Government College Ughelli Old Boys Association conceived the annual dinner events to